Hey guys, it's Comics and Games, and I'll be trying something a little different. It's going to be a new series I'm going to call Comic Talk, where every either Saturday or Sunday, depending on what happens during the week, I will talk about maybe comics I read, reviews on shows, movies, games, whatever. And just kind of generally talk about it. And for this week, I have. Let me pull up my thumbnail. Gonna talk about first 3 episodes of Superman Lois, even though I've only seen like parts of one. Review of WandaVision and some comics I have to my left. Alright, let's do this. I'm talking about the comics first. So, first one. So I have first one. Superman 23. That one. Or no, not 23, 29. This is the start of Philip Kennedy Johnson's run on Superman. He did Worlds at War, I think, which I thought was fine. I didn't think it was anything too special. It was, but yeah, Phil Hester is doing the artwork. He's also doing Action Comics, I believe. So, I mean, yeah, this is certainly Phil Hester art. Figuring that I have to do it like that. Certainly. Hopefully that doesn't get me killed by DC. I enjoyed it. It's I believe the second part is Action Comics 129. So there's that. Non-Stop Spider-Man. It's exactly what it sounds like. It is written by Joe Kelly with artwork by Chris Bachalo, I think. And it's exactly what it sounds like. It is non-stop Spider-Man action. Best way to describe it, it's a tamed down Michael Bay Spider-Man movie or comic. I'm not kidding. Do that. It is nothing but action. That's the end of the story. But yeah, I'll pull up images of the first 3 pages. I mean, I think the artwork's fine. I definitely prefer Ryan Ottley's Spider-Man artwork, but I believe he left amazing. So, yeah. At least he has his old suit in this book. But yeah, I'm excited to see the end of. Excited to see what comes next. Infinite Frontier. This one's written by a whole bunch of different people. This is actually a wraparound cover. Yay. Yeah, it's wraparound. Genuinely surprised they have, where is he? Wally West. DC has decidedly ruined Wally West in the past few years. And hey, Red X. I'm pointing to the wrong guy. Where is he? Right there. Red X, and then, wraparound. Honestly, it would not be. I kind of hope they make this to an actual poster, because that would be cool to have hanged up. But yeah, it's just. It's written by a whole bunch of different people, different stories. I think it's written by different people. But yeah, I'm kind of surprised it's not square bound. It's just stable. I would have thought this would have been square bound. I think Generation Shattered or Forged, one of those two. Yeah, it's basically a giant advertisement. Beast Wars. IDW started a new Transformers book called Beast Wars. And it's very different. There are some new characters introduced. I don't think Dinobot's in the first issue. He's in the second issue, which is right here. I believe those two are new characters. I think that's Lynx. He turns to a bat. But yeah. And as you can see, it's... Jesus. 25th anniversary. But yeah, it's a very interesting artwork. It's more blocky than what the show was, because it's not 3D animated. So yeah, that's, I think, Lynx. Let me find the page. They have like a splash page of all the new characters. Ah, here it is. I need to pull. Alright, hang on. So there's. Hang on, let me get a picture of this real quick. That way I can name out each character. That way I know what I'm looking at. Okay. There you go. These are the new characters. Obviously, Rhinox, Primal, Cheetor, Rattrap. So this is Nynx, turns into a bat. Ironhide, so he's technically not new, but he's new for Beast Wars, I believe. Is it? Scold, I believe he's new. Scorponok, I know he's not new. Waspinator. Tarantulas. Terrorsaur. Yeah, I don't believe Dinobot appears in this issue. And then there's Megatron. And I have sad news about the first and second issues. Megatron does not say yes at all.
Yes.
0 out of 10.
Hey, at least
It's his defining trait in the entire show, besides him being a T-Rex. And he does not say it once throughout the entirety of the 2 issues.
I think he says it like every episode. No, not every episode, but only when he shows up, he does say that. You know.
So 0 out of 10. Berserker. Forgot. Yeah. I have this cover. I don't really have much to say, and I don't want to show the artwork because it's pretty bloody. It's a very violent book, and I'm pretty sure the YouTube gods will dislike me for that. But yeah, it's God, I'm damaging the holy book. So the reason why this is special, for those who don't know, is this is Keanu Reeves' writing debut. Where's his name? There it is. Am I able to zoom it in? I don't think I am. But oh, that's not gonna work. My phone reflected. But yeah, it's his writing debut. That's, where is it? There's the camera, right there. Yep. If anybody's curious, it's because I have to hold it upside down, and I'm looking at the camera that way. I'm gonna say this, I haven't seen a lot of Keanu Reeves' work. I think I've only seen 2 movies of his. I've seen Constantine, which he was in, and I think he was in Toy Story. I think the 4th one. But yeah, I haven't seen John Wick, and I haven't seen Matrix. I think, was it Bill and Ted? No, he's in those, but I haven't seen those. So, I can't really... there. And this is another one of those immortal man wants to become mortal stories. Joker. This one I was quite excited about. It's written by Tinian. I will actually show you artwork for this. And it's cardstock, so, you know, it's a bit more firm. It's glossy. Yeah, that's the artwork. I don't think Joker shows up to the last page of it. No, there's Punchline. Hang on. There it is. And there's the Joker. But yeah, I believe... Hang on, let me pull this up real quick. Actually, no, I can just pull it up here. So, it follows the end of Joker War. I mean, obviously. Good God, this is a horrible first episode. It's actually the second Joker ongoing series, so maybe it'll actually last longer than 7 issues. Joker. Alright, here we go. So essentially, so Jim Gordon is retired. I guess he retired at some point between City of Bane and where Tinian started. I don't know, I haven't read all of Tom King's Batman. I think I've read all the way up to 60... I know I've read past 50. I don't know where I stopped, though. Because I'm only missing like 8 issues. 2 of them, I think it's 71 and 79, and then it's all the tie-in stuff for the others. Oh, and I just noticed that Bane's on there. Hey, look, it's Bane. He's on there. But yeah, not my favorite. I'm excited to see where it continues, but essentially, I'm gonna be spoiling this, so you haven't read them, then I'm sorry. This came out on Tuesday, or last Tuesday. I mean, obviously, but so basically, in Infinite Frontier, there's a Joker gas bomb that killed a whole bunch of villains, including Bane, and he's a wanted man, and now Jim Gordon has been hired to kill him, and he'll get $25 million, I think. But yeah, that's a very cool page, I think. You know, everywhere it has Bane stuff. He's a martyr, I think is the definition. But yeah, it's quite a terrifying page to see Bane's death. I have to find it. Hopefully, I'm not giving away too much. I mean, obviously, I just spoiled the end of. Just spoiled the entire book. I think they're definitely trying. I feel like Infinite Frontier is definitely trying to set up more of a continuity thing, because in Batman, the Joker bomb is referenced in... I don't think it is. Hey, look, it's the Justice Society table. And there's No, that's not... That's Dr. Fate. Probably my favorite member of the Justice Society. Where is it? There it is. There's poor Bane. Dead. I haven't read Death Metal, so don't ask my thoughts on it. Oh, I forgot to say. But yeah, Superman 29 does follow. Is still with the older John. As you can see, still older John. I've actually read, I think, like, the first 3 issues of Tomasi Superman stuff. And yeah, I do definitely prefer John as a 10-year-old. I feel like, I think you can still do good stories with an older John. It's just, it was too early to age him up. Especially since Tomasi was kicked off Superman, and you're bringing in Bendis, of all people, to do the next Superman run. So that was definitely a horrible choice for your next series. But yeah, I do definitely prefer him as a 10-year-old. I just think if they had waited to age him up, and, you know, maybe have more stories of him as a 10-year-old, then it would have been better. This is Crime Syndicate. This is, so I believe in Death Metal, the multiverse was destroyed, and then at the end of it, it was redone, I believe. I don't know, I haven't read all Death Metal. Yeah, this is Crime Syndicate. This is written by, hang on, Andy Smith with, and yeah, it's, I believe each issue is going to showcase each member. Oh yeah, Muriel Tamaki is doing Detective. I thought Dark Detective was fine. I didn't think it was the greatest thing in the world. So, I was doing Suicide Squad. Oh, right. I completely forgot that Suicide Squad was... There's a new Suicide Squad book. This lineup's going to change or it's going to get canceled by the end of the year. I'm calling it now. The only reason I believe Peacemaker's on Suicide Squad is because of the Suicide Squad. And what's my final pile? Oh yeah, recently just finished reading Batman 86, aka Tynion's new run. But yeah, I definitely do think, I think Tynion did a better job setting up Joker War and him taking over Gotham than Tom King did setting up City of Bane. Tynion did a better job setting up this giant takeover of Gotham in, what, 9 issues? Than Tom King did in 74. Yeah, I do have some of the variants. You know, that's the... Deathstroke. I don't know how you can see that, but I do like that note. And now my mic is being shown. Yeah. Yeah, good God. Work! There we go. Then got, yeah, I do have all of them right here. I'm kind of glad that Scarecrow is going to be the new villain. I think Joker has been done to death. If there's one good thing I can... Of course, that just fell. If there's one good thing I can say about Tom King's run, is that he used the Joker sparingly. Most of the... he used Bane as his main villain, but yeah, here's... I don't know why, but this kind of reminded me of, like, early 2000s covers. I don't know why. Oh, and I know nobody's gonna really care, but they changed the logo slightly. Nobody, I know I'm probably the only one that actually cares about this, but they changed the logo slightly. If you probably wouldn't even know if you weren't paying attention to this type of stuff. Harley Quinn has a big thing in this story, and they changed her look slightly. That's the wrong... Hang on, let me see if I can find it. Put the page with her in it. That's Joker. That's Joker. Find a page that doesn't have some weird angle. Wrong. Alright, I'll just do 105. But yeah, they changed her look very slightly. Wait, she's a prominent role in 100. Here it is. Here it is. So this is what she looked like in 100 and everything before. With that type of, God, the gloss. Let's see if I can turn down the brightness a little bit. There we go. That, I think, should look a little bit better. But yeah, that's what she looked like in 100. Jesus. And then get 105, no, not 105, 106 opened. And hey, this actually isn't cardstock. It's normal bendy paper. Good God, where is it? Is it at the end? There it is. Very slight. I think it's to fit more in with what she's going to look like in the new Harley Quinn series. But yeah, very slight changes. I really like this cover. I really want a poster of this thing. That or a Virgin cover of this thing that just... because I want to hang this up. I really like this cover. I might say something that a little controversial, but Joker is not my favorite Batman villain. I'd say Scarecrow. I'd say I like Scarecrow, Bane, Riddler. Those types of villains more. Because, you know, it's not Joker. I'm not saying that to just be like, hey, Joker's not my favorite villain. I just noticed that Gotham Girl was on this. Where is it? There it is. There she is. And then, for some reason, Thomas Wayne is on this. It's funny is that Red Hood has something to do with this, but he's not even. He doesn't even get enough credits to be on the cover. Yet, so they have time to put Thomas Wayne on the cover, but not Red Hood. Hey, look, there's Two-Face. Yeah. Okay, that's it for comics, I think. Yeah. Get my thing cleaned up. So, what's next? Superman and Lois. Right. I like what they did. From what I've seen, I do like it. I believe the CGI looks pretty good for the most part. Yeah, the CGI for the most part looks pretty good. I think HBO Max is... I think it's kind of what they did with Stargirl. To where it was... because it was on two different services. It was one of those... I believe two different companies were helping fund it so it looks better. But yeah, I definitely do like it. I'll probably have more to say next week when I actually... Next week is going to be stacked with reviews. Alright. What's next? WandaVision. I definitely liked it. It was very different. Very, very different. It's not... I wouldn't exactly consider it a masterpiece. But it was very different. Yeah, I overly enjoyed it. I'm a little disappointed they didn't have... What is his name? Need to prepare more. I can't. Quick. Quicksilver actor. Evan Peters. There we go. Yeah. And I'm a little disappointed that they didn't keep him as... That they didn't keep him as Quicksilver in the series. And I actually thought... But yeah, I thought they were going to reveal that the Scarlet Witch was, in fact, a mutant. And that the Mind Stone just helped elevate her powers. So yeah, I thought that was what was going to happen. But it didn't. Yeah. But yeah, a little disappointed that she wasn't confirmed as a mutant, but can't have too much. Yeah, I believe they were planning on having Benedict Cumberbatch come as Doctor Strange, but either because they weren't ever planning on having him come in, or because of travel restrictions. Because I know Darcy was supposed to have more to do in the finale instead of... But because of travel restrictions, she wasn't able to come back. She wasn't able to come in. So, yeah. Oh, and a few weeks ago, maybe like a month ago, we got the... What is it? Spider-Man 3 title announcement. I like the title, No Way Home. I know everybody's hoping for Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire to come back in, but I'm not. I'd rather see Sinister Six come in before Spider-Verse stuff. No, just my personal opinion. I would just rather see the Sinister Six first. Yeah. Oh, and Titans... I believe Titans has gotten some more recent information, like a couple of weeks ago. I know Tim Drake has been cast. I'm not really worried about the casting for Tim Drake, even though they've somehow managed to make each and every single Robin more like Jason. They made Dick Grayson overly violent, and they made Jason just a little bit more violent than Dick, and they've made Tim Drake a street kid. I guess the writers have never heard of 3 Robins, or they have never read a comic book in their lives. And I'm really hoping they don't mess up Red Hood's character. Because at the end of Titans, Jason left the Titans because they almost made him jump off the Titans tower, which isn't even a giant T. So that's one more reason to hate the show. It is not shaped like a giant T. Titans tower. So Yeah, it is not shaped like a giant T. It is just a giant big tower. So that is very disappointing. It can't be that hard to have a... If they were trying to go with this more realistic look and tone to it, then why would you have... He's somebody that can turn into animals, and the only thing he turns into is a tiger. He's not even Beast Boy anymore, he's Tiger Boy. And he turns into a snake once, and that's it. I was so excited when I saw him turn into a snake, and I was like, yes! Finally, he can... He isn't just a tiger anymore. But nope. Still just a tiger throughout the entire series. But yeah, I hope they go with the lighter tone. The Titans, to me, aren't R-rated characters, and they never have been, never will be. They just aren't these super edgy, violent characters. I understand why they went with the darker tone. It's just... Why? What was the exact reason to do with the darker and grittier tone? But yeah. That'll be it for this episode. If you have any topics you'd like me to talk about, then please leave them in the comments. Yeah, next week will definitely be stacked with reviews. There's Snyder Cut. I'll get around to watching Superman and Lois, catch up with Flash, and then Falcon Winter Soldier also comes out. Or did I already say that? I don't think I did. And whatever comics also come out next week. So, if you want to see more of this, then please subscribe and hit the bell. But other than all, bye. I have to actually stop recording.